People that work in health centers and pharmacies are some of those whose services are needed by so many people, together with those that work in banks, journalists, security officials, and other service delivery occupations that can't be improvised. According to the announcement from the Office of the Prime Minister yesterday, motos and passenger cars were put on hold unless where necessary. Some of these people that require to go to work are expressing concerns about how they get to work because their work can't be improvised and ask for solutions to this challenge. The measures that were put in place do not favor all people. Some of the people don't have access to the buses. I work from Ramhara. To reach there, I need to take a moto, which were now stopped from operating, and my job requires me to work all the time. I think taxis should be put in place where the buses can't reach so that we get to work.
Nubwo transport zavanyweho zimwe wenda twajyaga dukunda kwifashisha nka moto.
Some of the means of transport we're using to get to work, where motos, are no longer in place together with buses. So now we have to just do stories that are in places that are near us. And as journalists, we can't stay at home. We would rather leave home in the morning and go by foot to go do our stories with the help of technology that can help us organize it. We normally use motos to come to work in the morning because we stay far, and without them, it is a challenge. The institutions we work for should put for us cars to facilitate our transport, or else we stay home. The National Police spokesperson, CP John Bosco Kabera, says that people whose work can't be done from home will not be restricted to move, and that whoever gets a challenge should seek for help from different places. People in the service delivery sector whose work can't be improvised are allowed to move, such as people who work from banks that can't go to work on foot because of long distances. Those with cars should just say where they are going and no one will refuse them. In the roads, there are security and local authority officials that are helping whoever is having a challenge based on what challenge it is. The Minister of Local Government, Professor Shaka Anastase, says that those in charge of the transportation sector are working to find solutions. Those that own motos and know how to ride them and they have the permit should use them as they go to work. The other thing is that various responsible parties are looking for ways in which they can get their employees to work. In terms of security and local authorities, there isn't any problem. And in the medical field, they are looking for solutions as well. We shall have solutions in terms of transportation. The National Police also reminds the cyclists that carry people that it is not allowed during this time. Restricting movement by passenger cars and motos is one of the measures that was put in place to mitigate the further spread of COVID-19 in the country. However, there are exceptions for motos that are delivering food from the market or those that have valid reasons to be moving.